Well, my videos seem to be like buses at the moment. You don't get any, and then suddenly two come along at once. So we've done a camping video which I'll be putting up very soon, and this is back to the old kind of traditional pitching video, although of course the Supermid is already pitched, of course. Some of you may very well recognise this area as the MLD showrooms, as it has been dubbed by a few people. So I'll just quickly show you around the Supermid here, just for those who haven't seen it. I'm talking about the Supermid, of course. So this is the Mountain Oil Designs Cuban fibre Supermid, and I've pitched it fairly low to the ground. You could get it a little bit lower. The main reason for this video is I ordered a custom inner from Ron to fit inside it, and a few weeks later this arrived in the post. So I wanted to just do a quick sort of video to show you what this one looks like. This is a custom one because I've got two large Thermarest X-Therm mats in here, and I wanted them to fit inside here. Each Thermarest is 25 inches wide, so I needed the inner obviously to be 50 inches wide. Ron did say that I may need to angle the pole to make the inner fit in here, but the Supermid is so huge you don't really have to angle it at all. It may be angled just very, very slightly, but really not much at all. And I think you probably could actually have it completely straight and still fit this in here. I've pegged out the front sections of it with a couple of pegs there and here, and then the back sections I've clipped. This shelter luckily has two clips, or clips in the corners for attaching inners. So the two back sections I've clipped in, and that fits in there perfectly. As you may know, the Supermid is almost certainly one of my favourite shelters, if not now my favourite shelter, because it's so light in Cuban fibre and just so huge. Even the Trailstar is struggling to hold its mantle of my absolute favourite shelter. I just absolutely love this shelter. So as you can see, you've got stacks of room in here once the inner is fitted, because you've got all this space out here where you could put packs, dogs. Probably a kitchen sink would fit in here as well somewhere or other, and obviously you've got, you know, stacks of room there. You can't compare this to the Namaj 3 GT, of course, but I never do what is conventional, so we will compare it. Width wise, this is obviously not quite as wide. With the Namaj 3 GT there was maybe about 15 centimetres each side for putting stuff, but you had very, very little room to put stuff at the head or tail. Here there's a little bit of room where you could put a few things at the foot of it, but you've got a good foot clearance, or 30 centimetres at the head end, where you can store stuff inside in the dry. So you're negating any loss in width to length. There's a carry-on thought there. And then, as I say, obviously with the Namaj you had space outside, or well inside, to the foot end or head end I mean. Again here, you know, you've got oodles and oodles of space in the other half of this shelter. It is just absolutely huge. This one has a T-zip there, which just undoes that, and that can be rolled up and clipped on there just as this side here is, so 2 people can sit in, feet can come out, and anything like that for changing, cooking, anything that you want to do in there. You've got plenty of room inside this shelter, and hopefully the next time I go camping we'll take this and see how it goes out on Dartmoor. So that's probably about as much as I can say about it at the moment. So as I didn't say goodbye to you properly in the last video, I'll say goodbye, thanks for watching, and catch you all again soon. Bye.